My name is Alex, and I'm unusual, and this is my share of voice on Why Naija. I think it's the fact that I have something to give to the society every day. It's just been by letting people do them, by doing me, and telling myself that with time, the world will adjust. There was this day I had a fight with a friend of mine and I was in pain. I came outside my gate to drop my trash and two girls walked up to me and they were like, "Oh, hi Alex. We've been waiting for you here since." Like, okay, first of all, how did you know my house? Because my gate man obviously did not let you guys come in. He said, "Call Alex," and they weren't able to call me. And the girl said, "My driver was a taxified driver that carried you 2 weeks ago." I was like, okay, so what is the problem? Then she brought out a book. She said, "So we're giving you this book because I know you're not going to stand and listen to all the things I have to say. So this book is a book that contains things that you should do and things that you should not do. Like, there's some things that you do that we don't like, so we've come together to write it for you." She was holding an exercise book, so she's like, the way you dress. She mentioned some names like, "Oh, dress like this person, such person." And that was like, you're giving me an example of someone else's life and you want me to live like this person. And that was the point where I was trying my best to please everybody. Then I just told her, "You know what, give me the book. I'll read the book when I go inside the house. Thank you so much. Can I have your brother's name?" She said no, that I'm going to report her brother to Taxify. I was like, okay. Then I wanted to go inside and the one she was like, hey, come back here. But I've not finished talking. That's how they say, all the celebrities, they're very rude. In mind, I'm like, in my house, in front of my own gate, you first of all bring a book that you've written down to tell me how to live my life, and then I still accepted and you're being rude. And then I just turned and looked at her and I hissed and went upstairs. Now that day, I was sad because I didn't give the girl a slap. That was what made me sad. I was very sad, coupled with the fact that I already had a fight with a friend before that. So that evening, I went live. I was on a live video. Nobody knew why I was angry. You get? You know that thing, people don't really get what is happening behind. Nobody knew why I was angry. Because even a week to that, every single clothes that ex-Big Brother housemates had worn, as at that time, people sent it to my gate, like as a gift. So someone puts on a dress and you send it to me because you want me to wear it. So you have to do who wore it better. Which now puts me on check, like even when I don't want to go online, I have to go online so I'll know what this person has done. These people have worn this, so I don't wear it. And I started to notice that every single clothes they wore the next day or 2 days after got to my place. So I went online and the people start to call me. "Oh, we sent you a dress, you're ungrateful. You're not wearing what we sent you." Then I was on live and I'm like, see, there's some dresses. Some people that send me dresses and do these kind of things, I'll even start returning the clothes. I knew the clothes I was saying I was going to start returning. Some people that just call you and say, "Oh my God, I love you so much, Alex," and they give me a gift. And they start to call me the next day, like, "Alex, you don't want to wear this, you don't want my business to grow, you don't want my..." I just told them I'll start returning these clothes. I was actually laughing at first, but then at that point, I got serious, said what I wanted to say, and I was like, and for those that call me by 1 a.m. in the night to know if I've eaten, if I'm okay, all those things were getting to me. You know, immediately I finished saying, for those that will call me by 1 a.m. in the night, that was like almost 2 or something. Someone called me. I picked it and I put it on speaker, and the person was like, "Oh, hi Alex, how are you? I just wanted to know how you are." And I told them on the live video, you guys can actually see what I'm talking about. After that, I woke up the next morning with a clean mind. The next day was Sunday, and I went on Instablog, and I saw Alex threatens to return clothes to fans. For crying out loud, the previous day I was in pains. I was sad. And then I woke up to that, and people started to send me DMs to insult me about how ungrateful I was, how I don't know what people have gone through before they send me stuff. Like, do you guys actually know what I had to deal with, like from yesterday till now, till this? That evening, I went to the church and I knelt down, and that was it. I told myself, you see these people, you can never satisfy everybody. That book that those girls gave me, I left it there in church. I took it to church and I left it there, and I made a decision that I would say what pleases me, I would do what pleases me, as long as I've checked this thing and it's not wrong to me. You get? So I think that's what helped me, that particular incident. And I lost my friendship with that friend from that day because I overreacted. Everything got to me and I overreacted on certain issues and I lost the friendship. The friendship never went back to how it used to be, but it changed my life. Hello everyone, my name is Alex Unusual and thank you so much for watching my episode of